My name is Kamla. You probably see me around every day, but I wonder if you ever stop and think about what my day is really like. I'm the one who handles everything you throw away, and this is the story of what happens long after it leaves your hands.
Just wrap it up so we can't see it. You know, that's what I hear in my head every single day. It's like this unspoken rule everyone lives by. Out of sight, out of mind. The thing is, for me, the very moment something is out of your sight, well, that's when my work is just getting started.
And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? My name is Kamla, and what you work so hard to hide, I have to find. Your private matter becomes my very public reality.
So, come on, let me walk you through what my day actually looks like. I want you to see the reality that's hiding behind the trash bag, beyond all the usual complaints and the blame game.
Oh, I hear it all the time. In my housing society, the complaints are constant. People pointing fingers at the smell, at the stray dogs ripping bags open, at the collection trucks being late. But here's the thing. They're all focused on the symptoms. They're totally missing the real problem, which isn't what happens outside the bag, but what's been mixed together inside it. Because see, my job, I have to sort your waste by hand. I have to lift these incredibly heavy bags, and they're almost always dripping with, well, who knows what. I have to find a little patch of dry ground, tear them open, and just brace myself for whatever's inside. And then with just these thin gloves, I have to reach in and separate soggy food from plastic and everything else.
And this is where the difference between your world and mine becomes so incredibly clear. For you, getting rid of a sanitary pad or a used nappy, that's a private matter. The only goal is to make it disappear, right? But for me, that same item, it's not private at all, especially when it's all mixed in with wet garbage. It becomes a very real, very public health hazard that I have to handle with my bare hands.
But then, one day, something happened. Something that changed things. It was just this one moment when everything that was always hidden suddenly burst right out into the open. I was sorting through the trash, just like any other day, when one of the bags, it just split right open, and everything spilled out right there at the feet of this resident, a young mother named Pooja. Used sanitary pads, dirty nappies, all of it, just there on the ground. And I just watched her. She froze, just staring at the very thing she probably tries so hard to hide every single day.
Look, I wasn't mad. I wasn't trying to blame her. I just looked at her and I said, "Sister, this is my reality. This is how it comes to me from everyone upstairs. What can I do?" And I think in that moment, for the first time, she really saw it.
And you know what? That one little moment of understanding, it started this small but really powerful ripple effect.
A little while later, I heard that Pooja had sent a message on the society's group chat. It wasn't some big lecture, nothing like that. It was just a simple, polite request. Please wrap sanitary waste properly and mark the bag. Now, I knew some people would probably ignore it, but I hoped a few would listen.
And it made such a difference. I mean, a real, tangible difference in my day. Before, it was always this chaotic mess, right? Things hidden in newspaper, all mixed up with rotting food, getting torn apart by dogs. But after her message, I started finding them. Little packets, wrapped up securely, kept in a separate bag, and clearly marked. It was organized. It was safer. About a week later, I saw Pooja again. And I just smiled at her, and I told her, "It's a little easier now." They're such simple words, I know, but they meant the world to me. Because that little bit of ease, it wasn't just about the work being physically easier, it was about respect. It felt like for the first time, my dignity mattered.
This whole experience, it really taught me something so important. It showed me that our responsibility for each other, it doesn't just stop the moment we close our front door. It starts at the dustbin.
I heard Pooja even got a small, separate box for her bathroom just for this kind of waste. And you know, that little box, it's so much more than just a container, isn't it? It's a symbol of a whole change in mindset, from just hiding something to managing it responsibly. It shows that real respect isn't just about how you treat people to their face. It's about how you act when you think no one is watching.
So here's what I'm asking. It's so simple. First, just wrap any sanitary waste securely. Second, put it in its own separate bag so nothing can leak or get contaminated. And third, just put a small mark on the outside of that bag. A little red dot, an X, anything. That just tells people like me to handle it with extra care. This isn't about rules or chores. It's just a small act of human decency.
So I guess I just want to leave you with this one question. We all throw things away, every single day. But does our responsibility end the second something leaves our hands? Or does it only truly end when we've done our small part to make sure it can be handled with the dignity that every single person deserves?
एक कदम विकसित भारत की ओर।